Alright, so today is March 22nd. Look at the size of my peppers. I mean, I'm just going to disregard what this Texas weather is doing and just put these in the dirt in the back. I think I should have just plucked those off once they started to come up so they could redirect its energy, so it could fruit more, but I didn't. So this is what we're left with, and this is all peppers. I'm going to put it in the ground because I can't wait any longer. These, and then I'm just going to go ahead and repot my corn and put them in a larger container, put them individually in a larger container and at least start the ball rolling. And that's my beans for my three sister gardening thing that I'm gonna try. And then here are the pumpkins, but we have to get started. We can't wait any longer. Maybe I'm being impatient, but alright, yeah. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening and we are about to plant these. I didn't realize I had so many. It's almost 10. Half of them are hot peppers, half of them are bell peppers, and this is the area that I'm going to plant them in. I'm going to move the broccoli, but let's see how it goes because I'm just ready. Alright, so I found placements for them. So that's Tabasco, Habanero, Serrano, Big Bertha. What's this? And I have 2 of these, this purple variety, and over here I'm planting 3. And I left right here empty because of the sunflowers right here. And then I'm going to plant maybe some marigold, and then I'm going to also do some more companion planting. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant in between them, just to ward off pests and stuff like that. So once I figure it out, I'll plant them, but for now I just want to get the peppers in today and just be done with it. Listen, the temperature today was perfect. It was in the 60s with a nice breeze. I was just happy to be outside and finally getting some things into the ground. This year is the first year that I'm starting like 85% of my items from seed. Well, actually, this year is the first year that I'm going to truly garden. The first 2 years, every time I started the garden, something happened and then I just had to stop. But starting 85% of my items from seeds, it takes some patience, and it feels like this gardening thing, because I'm incorporating it with doing the entire backyard, it feels like preparation has been the #1 thing up to this point, and then patience is going to be moving forward, because waiting for these seeds to germinate and then grow and then repot and then put them in their proper place has been a challenge. So now the next thing is for me to figure out where I'm going to place the actual containers or grow bags, and I don't know, I wish I had a little bit more space and the soil was a little bit more workable, because buying bags of dirt is going to add up. So I'm going to have to figure out some kind of long-term solution, because this isn't it. Buying dirt is not it. So side note, one of my peach trees, which is the one that I bought this year, is already having fruit on it. Let me tell you, last year we had so many peaches I could have sold. You hear me? And Naomi had a ball. I'm looking forward to the fruit trees this year because, as I said before, we have 18 fruit trees now, and I want 2 more. I want moringa and I want soursop. Once I get those 2, it's done. And if you don't know the benefits of moringa and soursop, Google it. It is amazing. I'm sitting here editing this video. I went ahead and I went on fastgrowingtrees.com, which is where I usually buy trees because they never disappoint, and they do have the soursop for $109, and it's not a big plant, and the moringa for $119. These prices alone should tell you how significant they are, and moringa is one of the most nutritious and wholesome plant ever. Now the thing is, I had planted about 7 seeds and I'm so mad, and they all took, but again, the pregnancy and just being completely exhausted got to me, and they all died. Now I'm left with 1 seed and I'm so afraid to plant it. And then I'm going to figure out which companion plant I want to put here. It's either going to be onions or carrots, not sure, but I'm also going to plant some marigold. That's a little barony, man. So as you guys remember from previous videos that this area is one of the 3 garden beds that we have with the regular plants and shrubs, and this is also where I propagated the plants, which are the banana plants, ornamental banana, and the wandering Jew. Some of the plants for the butterfly garden, the marigold, and the others that I planted are already coming in. I can't wait to give you guys an update in a couple of weeks. It's gonna look so amazing, and the yard is already filled with butterflies and ladybugs. I'm so psyched. Alright, so I know this looks kind of gross, but I was soaking my banana peels and I decided to just throw everything else in it. So I'm just going to dig a trench around these banana plants, pour them in, cover it, and then use the water to water it in. Now if I were thinking, I would have done this prior to planting, which means I would have dug the hole, put the compost at the bottom of the hole, and then plant my banana trees on top of that. But you know, better late than never, and this still works wonders. So it will give it potassium, nitrogen, and all the wonderful things that it needs to just thrive. We're trying to figure out what companion plant to plant with these banana plants. It says papayas can be interplanted with it, but it also recommends watermelon, taro root, pumpkin, sweet potato, cowpeas, and lemongrass is also a good suggestion. I'm not sure I have half of these things on the list, but we'll see. I also wanted to plant the okra in this area, but it doesn't seem like it would be beneficial, so I don't know. So we're back at it again. What's this, 2 weeks later?
So, peoples, this would happen, right? Peep this. So we the mic cells.
Lies, David, i.e. David.
Put up this whole thing here. Put up this whole thing, and then it did this. And that didn't work for us because the Goldburns are tall people, land of the giants, as you know. So we're back to make it un perfecto. We're going to lift. We're going to give a what is it?
Why don't you know? Why don't you know?
I know.
Okay,
just
so don't ask him anything.
So we're gonna put the thing, right?
Right.
And then we're gonna put another thing so that when we put the other thing over it, it stays like that. So the Goldburns can stand like this rather than do that, right? It's not our fault. The Goldburns are big people. So now we are putting in the thing to brace
Screw?
it. Yeah.
Right.
That thingamabob.
Right.
And then it's gonna, you know, come together like so and break it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect explanation. Thank you so much. It's so loud? Okay. Tell Uncle David to make it not loud.
No, it's too loud.
It's loud.
It has to be loud. That's what it does to work.
Yes.
That's a drill. Not a screwdriver. But close enough tool, I guess, for a 2-year-old.
A multi-purpose tool.
Wow.
Watch your toes. Careful.
Put the tarp eyes in.
Put the what?
Tarp eyes in the edge.
What does that mean?
That's what I'm going to tie the rope to.
Is it?
And they're going to be put on this edge right here and that edge over there.
How many of them?
I don't know. One every couple feet for starters.
Okay. Naomi want to help so bad.
I know.
Mom,
Yes.
what are you doing, Mom?
I'm putting these on this
Let me
so we
help
can. You want to help me? Alright, hold on. What didn't you hear me? You sat in the water and the trampoline or your pants is wet. Hold on.
As you are.
Get up, Mama. Let Mommy do this. Let Mommy measure.
What?
A bee.
Can you get up, Mama?
No, Mom.
Wasp, I'd worry.
Huh? She's in the middle, so that's okay.
What's the problem we're having? What is the problem we're having?
It's a family affair.
What happened? What is the problem? I don't see the problem. Why can't you? Why can't you grommet with babies? What kind of mother are you that you?
It's not Christmas decoration. It's not confetti. Don't throw it. Please go get them. Go get them. So they're 2 different types, and we just mix them up. Okay?
You look like you have problems.
You don't want to go jump? No? You want a chair?
She needed her chair. She's gonna help. Naomi gonna help?
I think
All right, mommy,
My camera.
help it. Okay.
Hi, I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Nina. Okay. No, we can't lose them.
She's playing for the camera.
This has stressed me out. This has stressed me out. Like I need them. David, I don't know. I don't know.
Careful.
Doesn't have to be exact.
Those things you can do. Those things you can do rather than, like just a stir fry.
So I forgot to build a sand. No, hey mama. Oh, I thought you were putting that in your mouth, child. I'm gonna have to build a sand pit somewhere in here. Because we went to Dollar Tree and Naomi bought her own stuff, which are all sandpit stuff. So now she's thinking my garden is a sandpit thing. Naomi, don't do that. You can get it in her eyes, and that won't be good. Just make your castle. Alright, so this is what this is looking like right now. Whoa, I quite like it. And it has a little bit of give for the wind. So I just roll up the front when I'm going to be under there with them. Or depending on the day, it can stay down because this heat. Let me see if I can sort it. I hope I can see what it looks like. But this is what the ends and the back look like, and the front can stay down in the summer because it's very hot, so they'll get complete shade. This is so awesome, man. These kids are living the life. Mommy, go ramp out the door into the sun. So you gonna explain that again? Can you explain that again, David?
Okay. I'm going to wrap this around here. I'll put a screw right there so that you can hook it on the screw, and then when you don't want it, you can pull it off.
Okay.
In theory.
Okay. Thank you. And this is what it looks like from the outside. These kids are living a dream. Can't believe when I bought this backyard, it was just empty. No plan for kids because I was told I couldn't have. And then boom, then my greenhouse gone. Now this take over. Now we're adding to it to make them more comfortable. I didn't have this issue growing up as a child. But anyways, this is coming along. Look here. Woo-hoo. So excited about that. You don't understand. 18 fruit trees. Can't hungry. Cannot. Since I started the garden, the yard has been plagued with ladybugs and butterflies, so that's why Naomi came in the shot. For some reason, she loves seeing it, but she doesn't want to touch it because she's afraid. I don't know why, because she's my brave little kid, and she is always ready and willing and present and ready to work. So cute. I'm going to plant 3 fruit trees right here in this area, but then I changed my mind because I thought about what they will become once they're like fully grown, and it would have just been too crowded, and I didn't know how beneficial they would have been towards each other. So I just went ahead and stuck with my research, and it said interplanting the banana tree plants with papaya was a good deal. So that's what I did. So this is this for right now. I'm going to do some more companion planting. I think it said sweet potato, and I don't remember what the rest of them were. But I do remember it said, oh child, papaya was good to interplant with banana plants. So that's this for right now. A client of mine who I inspired to start her garden as well went ahead and ordered way too many onion bulbs. So she gave me a call and said, hey, I have these stuff, come for them. So she gave me 75 in total. She had 3 different ones, yellow, sweet onion, and something else. So she gave me 25 of each. So that's what I'm placing in the ground right now. I'm glad I didn't have to buy it. I'm so happy. Copilot. Anyways, so kind of place them first before I plant them. 1, 2, 3, and I do maybe like 3 around, 2 to 3 around each.
Yay!
And in the back. Then I'm going to cover it now and then put a little compost over it. And hopefully this helps with pest control. If you can see it properly. Alright, so I couldn't film because Naomi was out here. So I planted some basil and the onions, and I planted some marigold as well. I planted the marigold right here, which is where the sunflower will come up. I think I planted 2 or 3. But this is what this area is looking like. And I planted quite a few onions. I'm excited. It's looking lovely. So I mostly shop at Lowe's for whatever reason, and they had a lot of fruit trees this year and this size. These were $13.98, so I went ahead and I got 4 of them. Now in this bucket that I am digging the dirt, I had, I think, passion planted in it last year, and I forgot to bring it in the garage and it died during the winter. So I'm just repurposing the soil. So I added some fresh soil from the raised area that has a banana tree, and I'm adding it to this, and I'll add some compost. So every time I need to repot something, I'll just go here just for convenience. So yeah, everything is looking lovely though, and I need space for all these trees. Again, I don't think I'll be buying any more fruit trees. I have 2 in mind, but I'm going to hold off because I'm sure they're going to be expensive. I haven't checked out the prices yet, but if not, these 18 will do us just fine. Alright, so this is a temporary home for the mulberry. I like it. I'm happy that I found that size spot. So I think I just want to go ahead and repot the cherry and the guava as well, since we're out here. I got the dirt from over here because it has a lot of dirt. Over there is a lot of dirt as well, but it has too much weeds, so I can't take it from right there. So this is where it will come from for now. I can't believe that as a child I used to sit and watch my mother do these things, and I was always so confused why is she always out there and so long. Now I get it. Now I get it. If you told me 2 years ago this would be my life, I would have shrugged and laughed in your face. Just delighted I found my happy place and a place to go to quiet my mind as an overthinker. This brings me so much joy. Alright, so this is where we're ending the day from right to left. Hot mess. But every day we come outside and we do some kind of work, so I'm not even worried about it. So again, we have the peppers, bell pepper and hot pepper. We planted some onions and basil, marigold and sunflowers over this side. Listen, peach tree is already showing out. See all of that? So we planted the papaya because, as I said, I read that it can be interplanted with bananas. Haven't planted anything here yet. Still not sure what I'm going to do. This is one of the 3 regular garden beds that we have that have the marigold and butterfly garden along with my regular plants. This is just a holding area for these 3, which is the guava, black cherry and mulberry. My 2 thyme in the back, blackberry on the right, raspberry on the left. This bed is identical to the previous one. Same kind of things planted, and over here is the last for me to take care of. Now that this is up, it's a little bit more shaded. So I don't know, because I was going to do the 3 sister planting technique here, which is the corn, pumpkin and beans, but we'll see. So that will come on the next video. So this is the last area now to de-weed and relocate these. I will go over there, sir. And then plant what I need to plant. So let's see. Let us see. That's what it's looking like now. Can you imagine when I can finally bring out all the vegetables and everything is blooming? Now over here had a SS mess. The pipe is right there and the hose seem to spring water, so over there is always wet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that area. But right here is where I intend on putting the grow bags, and right there is where I intend on storing these stuff along with the dirt. So I'm going to put a little bit more of these stones over there to cover the board, put them over there, and I don't know if I'm to put down cardboard and then put the remaining white stone that I have on top of it over here before I put down the grow bags. I really don't know. And then I move the onions from over the right side to the left side, since over here now I have more sun because of this, and come through Uncle David for building this shade for the girls. So he put a hook on either side, so now if I want the front to go up, I just unhook it, fold it up and just tuck it in. So that's that. So catch you guys next week, and as I always say, walk good. Remember, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.